All right. So today we have "Wish You Were Here," the guitar solo part. Now, over the guitar solo, or under the guitar solo rather, it's going to be the whole entire thing that we just learned last week. So, and it's just going to kind of repeat the whole entire thing. And then once it gets done with that, once you go. That's where it starts. So it's just going to start right after that first turnaround of the second time through the first part. So your first part of it is going to be with the second finger, you're going to slide on the second fret of the third string, and then you're just going to try and catch. You're going to slide up to the fourth fret on that third string, and then you're going to try and catch that third fret on the second string. And then from there, and remember, let those two notes ring out together. So the next part will be 5, back to 4 on the third string, back to 3 on the second string, and then you're going to do a pick and then pull from the fourth fret to the second fret to the open fret of the third string. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not playing with the pick, but you're supposed to let those notes ring out because you're on the G once again. So it's. So then the next part goes, it's like a little blues lick, bluegrass rather. It's going to slide from that, from the first fret to the second fret of the the fifth string, then open fourth. And then he's going to do that another turnaround. So let me show you that in slow-mo. So it's going to be your ring finger and your pinky. And the reason why we use these two rather than any other two is because if you want to play it solo, you can go. Another reason is just because it's easier to catch the strings on the second half of this slide. So it's going to go. It's going to be the third fret on the first and second string. Slide it to the fifth fret, both on the same string. So it's going to be slide and then pick, and then you're going to go ahead and take the pinky off, and then you're going to put the first finger on the second fret of the third string, and then slide in the same manner, same whole step up to the fifth and fourth fret. Pick it back to those. Now open second and third, back to that slide, but it's going to be more of a staccato. Okay, so it's going to be. And then back to this, which is kind of like a top part of a D. Okay, so once again in slow-mo. Okay, so that's all the parts where it ends with the E major. Okay, so now let's talk about that part. So it's going to be the middle finger on the second fret of the third string. So it's going to kind of start out the same manner, but it's not going to go. It's going to be all the same notes, but it's going to go in a different order. Okay, it's just a little bit quicker. And then the next part is going to be a lot different. It's going to be you're going to bend it before you pick it. Okay, not that drastic, but you know. Just kind of bend it before just a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be right here. It doesn't have to be right here. And it's just going to be a release bend, and then pull off to the third fret. So have your first finger ready, and then fourth fret, third string, back to third fret, second string, and now here to the second fret of the third string. Bend up on the fourth fret. Catch the third and fifth fret of the second string, and then you're gonna kind of bend it on the the third string of the 4th fret. Then you're back to here. Now you're gonna start out the same way. This is the second half, and it goes. Now that's gonna be a whole step bend, so you kind of have to practice that a little bit. So it's going to be kind of a dance around with the 5th and 3rd fret, bend on the 5th, second string by the way, back to the 5th, and then back to here to the A, and then bend on the 4th. It's going to be a bend, release, and then pick, and then you can kind of fancy it up a little bit, or just go. And then that takes care of it. I like to kind of fancy it up. So once again, that whole entire solo, let me go ahead and play that for you. It's going to be. Your verse. Okay, so we'll learn that part next week. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that, because this solo part's pretty hairy. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask.